what one of the worst cheat days looks like, or why America struggles with obesity. Well, today, we're going to find out why. So, not only am I going to be going to the state fair, not only is it going to be my cheat day today, but we are going to be trying some of the most craziest foods there, just so we can take a closer look at why America struggles with obesity and what a crazy cheat day looks like. The Minnesota State Fair, also widely known as the Great Minnesota Get-Together. Today, I'm going to be trying some of the most crazy foods that the new year has to offer in 2025 at the Minnesota State Fair, so make sure to stay tuned because the last one is absolutely insane. I myself can't actually believe that I finished that in under a minute. So again, you guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be having the craziest cheat day of this year, and I'm going to be sharing it with my friends and family today. And again, the last one, I'm absolutely mind blown. So stay tuned and welcome to today's video. Today is Monster Cheat Day. We're going to take a deep dive in why we see America has a serious weight problem. My first stop of the day was actually a bunch of onion rings that my friend Reese wanted, but this is the main thing that I came for. I only had a couple of those, but as far as my main first food, it was the new food of 2025, the bison meatball sub. Yes, you heard me correctly. The meatballs are made out of bison meat, so yeah, it was kind of dry. The bun was absolutely delicious, and there was some special sauce, along with some cucumbers that really just topped it off. Not to make it sound like it was healthier that way, but it just made the meat a little bit more wet. I really enjoyed this one, and I had a lot to enjoy. Okay. We are 2 meals in, and I'm doing pretty good. We had the meatball sub, we had I had a turkey leg, and I'm doing pretty good. But this next part, it's about to get pretty crazy. Next up, these were probably going to be my favorite food, but I went to the Green Mill at the State Fair just for a slice of pizza, but also because another new food was the hot honey pizza bites. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is essentially a pizza calzone with hot honey drizzled on, and my god, this was absolutely delicious. You can see the look on my face where I'm just like mind blown of how good these things are. I just couldn't believe how absolutely salivating my mouth was. Obviously, Green Mill, decent pizza. They should be having this on the menu permanently, but at the fair at least, this was absolutely delicious, and I just could not resist. And just some kind of bonus foods that I had throughout the day is my friend Dylan, he got these like bacon wrapped sausages with barbecue sauce, and he made them look pretty decently good. He said he couldn't really finish it after eating those pizza bites and some of the onion rings, so essentially he said just take some, and I started to eat one, and let me tell you, that was kind of my setback right there. I had a lot of stuff in mind, like a Pronto Pup bratwurst hot dog, but that didn't happen, all because I had the sausages. And another thing was the Dole Whip ice cream. I just ended the day off with that. I didn't really want it, but the Dole Whip lemon ice cream to finish off the day was absolutely delicious. So I definitely suggest on getting that if you're ever there. A little bit after the fact, that kind of after I started to eat a lot of these things and about through half the day, I got to this point where I legitimately felt like shit. I really thought for a moment that I was going to have a great time. I mean, I was excited to get to the fair, and all when it started happening, it just felt like it wasn't the same as when I was a kid, when I was super overweight. So overall, I legit just felt a feeling I haven't felt in a long time, which is that huge satiating / full / stuffed feeling. I didn't feel great, but the tastes were really good. So that got me thinking a lot about how like just people in our country in general think of things. You know, think of food. Food is used as celebration. Food is used for cultural appropriation. Food is used for that dopamine effect. I mean, I felt good when I had those things. I felt excited and amazing to go to the state fair, but after taking the first few bites of this just high caloric, high density food, I didn't feel great. I almost regretted it. I mean, of course, I don't regret going. Absolutely not. It's something that happens once a year, and I only go at maybe twice at most. But even still, the people who are going to things like this every month, the people who go to things, food events, celebrations, cultural appropriations, whatever it may be, some event is happening every week, every other week, every month. It is happening more frequent than it needs to. And that just kind of draws my attention to this is the problem that we have, that not only in our country, but just like in general in the world. Like, we see food, and especially in America, it's just something that we can't stay away from and can't figure out, like, how do we balance it out, because it's not important. But what's important is that you feel good, because this is all the other unfortunate events that happen in the world. You feel good when you have food. So with that being said, I really think that the main focus of this video is just kind of getting into some of these things are great. You know, a state fair, a county fair, a food event, social gathering, birthday, where you're having a lot of like food that obviously probably wouldn't be like something you would eat every day, but it's good to have every now and then. But you notice that you're probably putting on a few, or you have that feeling of, I just feel stuffed, or, you know, overall your health isn't good. Maybe just kind of look back and think of it as, maybe I am going to too many food events. Maybe I am going to one too many things that involve food, and that's really affecting my health. But to the people who are struggling with their weight, struggling with their health, you don't need some of these things. You don't need to be having a state fair, county fair, or food event every single day. It really is best to just kind of keep things at a very low minimum, and it's good to celebrate, but treat it like an actual celebration. You shouldn't be celebrating something every other day or every week. Just be happy and live a normal life. And personally, I think that if you go to the state fair more than once, I hope it's for other activities just than the food, because I pretty much hit everything I wanted to, and still feel great about, you know, just my overall health and just overall going back to the state fair next year. I'm excited. I'll probably make another one of these next year. But as far as this goes, this is the last part of the state fair, you guys, and you're gonna love to see what I'm about to do here. So let's just go to it. This part is the absolutely insane part. This is the Uncrustaburger. So if you didn't hear me correctly, the Uncrustaburger, yes, by the looks of it, it is a burger in between two Uncrustables. One on top is peanut butter, the one on the bottom is jelly. If you flip it upside down, it doesn't matter, but you can see me, I'm just going in right away. And my God, did I think this burger was surprisingly good for what it was. When I saw this on the new fair foods list, I legitimately thought I could have had a cardiac arrest during eating this, but I was okay. And this is kind of like a really shitty version of me filming this, but I was able to finish this in like under a couple of minutes here. Just a few minutes, that thing was gone. But overall, the Uncrustaburger was probably my favorite thing. It's one of the new foods. Would I get it again? Absolutely not, but it was insane. And this again is probably, you know, having so much of this food around us and being like a whole event, and it was actually one of the reasons why I went to the fair. This is again probably why America struggles with weight. And that concludes today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little split up and weird, and it's been a long time video coming, but I had lots of fun being at the state fair with my friends and family, and overall trying some of the new foods. It was a great time, and I can't wait to go again next year. Again, my 5 cents. Don't let this be the bane of your existence. Have fun, but then wake up the next day ready to get back right on to a better routine. You don't need this food. It's never going anywhere. There's a reason it happens every year. And just kind of think of that mindset and have that mindset when other things pop up. And I think that's the best way, and that's my advice for this video. So thank you again for watching, and if you guys liked what you saw, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. That would be great. That would be awesome. I'm really trying to pick it up again. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.